you guys want to hear a secret? Yeah? Okay, close your eyes for just a second. And I want you to imagine a world where sound has color and color has sound. You can open your eyes. A world where every animal and every person has a distinct color or hue or pattern, where some, maybe light waves or sound waves are visible, and the refraction of light has melody. This is the world that I live in. I have synesthesia. Synesthesia is a neurological trait, I like to call it an enhancement, that results in a cross-blending of the senses. So right now, researchers aren't really sure what causes it. They think that it might be an excess of neural activity in the brain. So for example, someone with synesthesia might hear a note, and then they might smell the scent of wildflowers. Or if they smell the scent of wildflowers, they might actually feel a tactile, physical sensation on their skin. Synesthesia is hereditary. My brothers, my sisters, and my mom, and even some of my cousins have a little bit of it. It's not as rare as you might think. About 1 in 25 people have it. So I'm an artist and a painter, and I was a classically trained musician. And they're estimating that about 50% of all artists in any discipline or higher have some type of synesthesia. So I have several types, but the two that are, well, a couple that are the most prevalent for me are sound equals color and color equals sound. It's a bit more complicated than that, but I also have a type where time has a distinct shape and specific location, physical location in my mind's eye. So there are these spheres of moments of time either to the right or the left horizon. There are a couple of very rare types of synesthesia. My friend James Wannerton made a map of what all of the different tube stations in the London Underground actually taste like to him. He can actually taste it on his tongue. It's pretty cool. So you're probably already familiar with some famous people that had synesthesia. Wassily Kandinsky was a painter. Also David Hockney, Bach, probably Beethoven, Mozart, Billy Joel, Farrell, I hope I'm saying that right, Nikola Tesla, Albert Einstein, Richard Feynman, and the writer Nabokov all had or are suspected to have had some form of synesthesia. So painting is my true love. When I crank up a little Bach and pick up my paintbrush and start to paint, the world falls away. I swoon in a symphony of sensation. Particular keys, like for instance, the key of G is this beautiful and intense, bright magenta for me. It's very tall. And even emotion for me has color and texture. For example, green is this beautiful, joy is a beautiful green to me. It moves and waves all around me. It smells like orange blossoms, like neroli, and I can feel it on my skin, on my cheekbones and jawbone. There are visible patterns, spirals and helices, and it's so beautiful. I often want to kind of gather it up and give it to someone just so they could see how I experience the world for a minute. But that's not how I usually am. I used to be really, really embarrassed of this kind of weird thing about me. But once I embraced it, kind of put a name to this thing, synesthesia, it changed my life forever. I discovered that the thing that I thought was my greatest weakness was in fact my greatest strength. So don't be afraid to kind of celebrate the things that make you unique and different. Like, let your freak flag fly, seriously. Wave that banner with passion. You know, celebrate your singularity, because it just might change your life, too. Thank you.